Go ahead, Jay.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
Dream is up.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that it's raining in New York in January.
Jackson, option, and right away, he lost the football.
We better not start
this. When the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or has moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Let him know.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Crowder now to return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
We're going to set. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40, Mike 40.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And some room to run now. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 22 yards there, a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Punching it in from a yard away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And
don't you ever talk about my field goal kicks again?
From the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into
don't
his bench,
you ever
and he's telling his team, this
talk
is
about
how
my
we
kick
prepare.
again.
Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. It's complete to Snead. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 58 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
It didn't even let me hit it.
He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Oh, that was a dime. I did touch pass and everything on that. He didn't move, and he put it right over his head. Now, the catch was even better. The catch was even better because he snagged it over him.
This is taken at his 4. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
We ain't giving them nothing today.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Darnold on 1st down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time.
On On 2nd and 2. Darnold out right here to Herndon. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here we go, son. We go, Mike, the 48 right now. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Let's go, B. Let's go.
On first down, Bell. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
48 Mike. 48 Mike.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold flushed out right. And it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
48 for Mike.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. That's complete, right around the 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected.
Really tired of niggas standing right there presence,
and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now Bell, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Catanzaro now for the extra point.
Jimmy's on the bench.
And he knocks it through.
I started Cook over here. Yeah, you lost your mind, though, man. At least I started.
After the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
He's not going to get me.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, he almost perfected.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Let's get it.
At the 25-yard line.
Let's go. It's together. 54. Right, 54. Check me out.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd.
Hold the ball.
Be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now it's Crowder. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game.
He told me, bro.
We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
48, Mike. Check, 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 check. Mike, 48, Mike, 48. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
On 2nd and 9. Darnold.
Oh, just a second longer, fella.
Come down with it. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This nigga ain't surgical, bro.
Protein spill.
Fucking to.
SOS. Kill.
On 1st and 10, Darnold.
He's holding me again. They're gonna try to take AC win.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So
I forgot I had Jefferson to the last minute.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the shotgun to give to Bell.
I forgot I had Jalen, bro.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I don't know.
54, right there. Lady. Watch the run. Hey, one set.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Bell first down and then some. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I said, didn't you?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
11 yards there, first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
All I know is I've been held
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Flush to his right. Incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Give them motherfucking 46 carries.
For play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Darnold from the gun.
Thank you. Finally.
Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the Rams going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half.
He did.
But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
23 yards on the play. Jackson, he's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Why are you doing like this?
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
It's on my YouTube.
Throwing is Jackson. Space to run past the 20. Got a man. It's Brown. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Oh, man. You kicked off, didn't you? You kicked off, huh?
Jackson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
I should have, but I ain't got no timeouts.
Jackson now.
I just said that.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
God damn, shut up, Ash. So I just said that. Shit.
This AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando.
Focusing
That's
on
where
that.
we find Jonathan Coachman
on
ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
Bro, I was
3.
literally about to kick a field goal and I saw the play clock and I started focusing on what the fuck you were saying. You ready? Oh, you good? Oh, shit. Bro, I was literally sitting there thinking about it, contemplating.
That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn
that. Oh, we let this motherfucker through.
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jets will extend their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Taken in. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
There we go. I should have juked
Inside the
twice.
40 to the 39.
What's going on,
That one a first down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far.
It wasn't where I put it, but we'll take it.
And, you know, every now and then actually
I tried to play it your book, Jay, and put it low. I tried to put it low.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time.
Yeah, he put it high. I did the L2 and everything. Is it L2 or
just
R2?
grab a nugget when I can.
I definitely hit L. I hit R2.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Yeah, he did.
Again, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On first down, it's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. They'll run on first down.
Oh, I was hoping you'd come back through there.
And this will be stopped at the 44.
I wanted you to come back through there.
For 7 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him.
A 2 for who?
You don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact.
Hey, bro, I got somebody better than John Ross over here for a 2.
It's a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Come get some.
From the 44, Darnold.
Wide
receiver complete. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Don't you send that man Kittle, bro. Or don't you send him up 2.
Okay on this defense, no game. Shoot, lady.
On first down, it's Bell. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. From the 17, Darnold. And this is caught at the 8. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
You throw it up any higher, I'm picking that off.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
They'll try to run for it on first and goal.
He said it like he was giving you a smooth deal.
An 8-yard touchdown run. line. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after now from Catanzaro. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
I got Boykin from over here, but he did a lot more for you. And I only won a 3.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
I can't talk to that, but he's 6'3", that 92. Oh, trust me, I know. I got a nigga with it. I know. But right now, that's not what we're talking about. He tried to, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Bro,
but you have to bring the wrinkles and counters.
Bro, Ash,
you know
everything you're saying right now, I can only hear this right here.
Go ahead, Jay.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left.
Oh, this nigga do.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now Gordon on first down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Lamar,
now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Dancing to his left. That's caught outside by the tight end Boyle. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
He had a choice to make. He was either going to let me get the first with Lamar, or he was going to let me
they
toss it
felt
right
compelled
there.
to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need.
Let Lamar
That's
get
exactly what they got done.
Or we was going to throw it right there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
They had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I think
27 yards there, a first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
He's a fan of the league.
They can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
I used to like the Giants until they let Odell go.
End result, touchdown.
Nobody like right in front of that white part, I believe.
Oh, humble.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end
New York
line.
Giants fan, man. No wonder you angry all the time.
That would do it. That would do it.
From what I hear, at least, you know.
Damn, I brought the wrong size.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock down with Bell. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That nigga pass.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on 1st down. Bell, he'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Oh, my God. Well, where you
and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, it's Bell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
They call him for PI and they hand him a little card that said L on it afterwards.
They keep it on the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. On 2nd down, it's Bell. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
If Chubb doesn't get an X factor this year, I'm pissed.
By the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important
if he's not
3rd down.
He won't get there yet.
He is.
You gotta do them accomplishments during the week, huh?
A few. It's a few.
Darnold.
Oh, good
route. They'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards and a 1st down.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover, When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Catanzaro now for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Damn.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this
It's windy out there, I see.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got no timeouts.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a
oh, this nigga got through.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ja'Kai Polite in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at
What
the 22.
a pick. The 2, not 1 bounce, but 2.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because it's going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who the fuck that is.